Lesson 8, Formulas, Functions and Chart. Formula, it is a mathematical calculation on a set of cells. The formula is shown only when the cell is selected by clicking BEDMA suit to be followed calculations. Spreadsheet without any formulas, a collection of data which is arranged in rows and columns, a database like a calendar, timetable or a simple list, etc. Functions are more complex formulas that are executed by using name of a function starting whatever parameters the function requires. A function involves four main issues: name of the function, the purpose of function. A function needs what argument in order to carry its assignment. Function defined: sum returns the sum of the selected cells. Average returns the average of the selected cells. Max returns the highest value of the selected cells. Min returns the lowest value of the selected cells. Count returns the number of values of the selected cells. AutoSum, the sum of cells can also be done using AutoSum feature. Click on cell for which sum has to be done. Select the Formula tab. Click AutoSum from the function library group. Select sum. Press enter. Date and time function. Today it is the function for today's date in the blank worksheet. It returns the serial number of the current date. Now it is the similar function but includes the current time also. Day serial number. This function returns the date as an integer. Month serial number. It returns month of a day as integer ranging from 1 January to 12 December. Year serial number returns the year corresponding to a day as an integer ranging from 1999. Mathematical function. SUMIF, it is the function which adds the cells as per given specified criteria. The syntax: SUMIF range criteria sum range where range, it is the range of cells to evaluate. Criteria, it is the criteria in the form of a number expression or text that defines which cells will be added. Example criteria can be expressed on 5,000 on 5,000 on 5,000 or book. Sum range for the actual cells to sum. Example, there are some asset values D2 defined related to each asset values. The depreciation values E2 E5. Using SUMIF function we have to calculate the sum of depreciation for those asset values which are more than 170,000. The function is written in the cell E7 like SUMIF for D2 E5 5,000 E2 E5 which gives result 63,000. Charts allows you to present data entered into the worksheet in a visual format using variety of graph types. Chart consists of the chart title, x-axis title, y-axis title, x-axis category, y-axis value, data, labels, legends, tick, mark and grid lines. Chart title, a title given to the whole chart. X-axis title, a title given to the x-axis data range. Y-axis title, a title given to the y-axis data range. X-axis, these are the categories of the data which have been plotted. These are taken from the first row or the first column. Y-axis value, this is the data range marked to plot the data series. Data labels, the values of the data series plotted. Legends specifies the color, symbol or pattern used to mark data series. Tick mark, these marks are used to show the scaling axis and y-axis. Grid lines displays lines at the major intervals on the category. How to draw a chart. Enter data to the worksheet. Select data range using mouse or through keyboard. Click Insert tab, select your chart type, select the subtype of chart, select title of the chart, provide a name to x-axis, click on Layout tab. Graphics Auto Shapes Not out, click on Insert tab from the Illustrations group, click on Shapes. Different categories of auto shapes are available, such as lines, connectors, basic shapes, block arrows, flowcharts, stars and banners, and callouts. Adding clip art, click on Insert tab, select clip art from Illustration group, choose a clip. Which field in Excel window allows some formulas to be entered? Formula bar. In Excel, formula begins with symbol C. Click mark. What would be a correct formula for sum in Excel? Sum B3, B9. Which formula gets the biggest value of a range and cell? C max. Or as counter function do counts non-empty cells. The formula its symbol specifies the fixed count rows. Yes. Each step is used to include private table charts or hyperlink in Excel. Insert. How do you display current date only in MS Excel today? A chart conveys visual representation of data. Which function can display a value depending on a condition if?